everyone, I'm Alex and I'm the hands behind Lovecraft Crochet. My plushies are for the anxious, depressed, autistic, and neurodivergent. Small enough to travel in a purse, backpack, diaper bag, or even your pocket. You can check out my Facebook page or TikTok to see what patterns are available and stay tuned for the new ones coming out. I also make hats, scarves, blankets, and dice bags for the tabletop gamer or dice goblin in your life. Feel free to order through the page, TikTok DMs, or via email at love.craft.crochet@gmail.com. Now, on to the segment.
Hi, I'm AJ Carey. You're about to listen to Blinking 15 Minutes, episode 28.
I'm gonna kill you. You are going to die, and it's gonna be on air. And you know what? I'm going to say they need to listen to all the episodes before how many times I've threatened to kill him.
So anyways, we're on episode 28. However, we are going to be changing formats. It's going to be new. It's big. It's awesome. It's great. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be the best podcast around. I know him. There's going to be a great podcast. My Trump seems to be steadily getting worse the worse he becomes as a president.
You know what?
I thought I had a good one 8 years ago, but fucking...
He's gotten... what's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, you want to know about taxes? Did you know sharks are attracted to lawnmowers that are driven by Jewish Dems, but not Israeli Jews? I love those guys. By the way, we're doing this all live. We're not going to really try and edit it. I am so sorry. Anywho, welcome to the new format of Blinking 15 Minutes, where instead of taking one topic and stretching it over an hour, which... now, having looked back and listened to and been remastering some of our older episodes for YouTube, oh my god. The first episode was great. The CMA's one, I think everyone should go back and listen to. Yes, the audio quality is not great, but we are having a lot of fun. The Grammys one, I think no one should listen to, and it killed me in editing. Everything else was okay.
Whatever he says, man, you don't have to listen to him.
But anyway, so we've got a new format. That means we're actually going to break this into 3 segments with a little bit of mini segments in there, also known as filler. But first and foremost, let's tell all the folks at home what's happening in all of our other Carry On Production podcasts. Firstly, we have Sam being the one who wrote, but I'm the one who talks about it. In Killing 15 Minutes, coming out this Wednesday, is going to be on Manson... the trial of Charles Manson. That is part 1 in a 4-parter we're doing. The 4 does have an asterisk next to it, though, because we kind of shoved Gerald Ford down a little bit. But that's also only tangentially related. Did you just get that?
The Gerald Ford fell down a lot. Yeah, my brain went, hey, I know that line. And then I pictured it in my head, and that's where I started laughing.
You too at home can hopefully enjoy the fact that I make references like that all the time, and Sam either misses them because they aren't pop culturally relevant in her brain, or it takes her a second for her weed-addled brain to go, oh, that was funny.
No, I haven't really been smoking today, and I have a headache, so it's more of I'm just slow.
So anyways, Killing 15 Minutes is Wednesday. Yes, by the way, if you haven't noticed, Blinking is now on Mondays. So that way we can tell y'all everything that's happening in the week before Friday when it has already happened and will not have happened.
I don't even know where to begin with that, so
and then
let's move on.
And then Thursday is going to be Nessie Part 4. That would be the one where I kind of summarize everything that we've talked about, because Nessie Part 1... was just St. Columba, the banishing of the Nessie.
Why are you giving a backstory on a 4-parter?
You know what? You are absolutely correct. We're also already 3 minutes into this, and I said I wanted this section maximum 5. So, part 4, it's great. We'll talk about the 70s, the 80s. I think that's the Sonar one, right?
It is no, Sonar's the 5th one.
No, Sonar's the 4th one. 5th one is when we talk about the theories.
Ah, yes, you're correct. My bad. So we're doing the sonars this week.
That's when we talk about all the sonar-y stuff, obviously. Last week, we talked about the pics and vids but now we're doing the Sonar. Please watch both of them. They are great in their own way. And they will be no way in lieu like this. This is all unscripted, baby!
Oh, dear God.
Now then, how's your day been? You got a headache? You're good? Okay, awesome. That's our small talk out of the way. And now it's time for our first segment. Small talk. Conversation cards. Conversation cards? Is that what we're calling it?
I don't know yet.
Conversation cards.
Conversation cards. Yeah, let's start with that.
Archie's Palm Tree Palace. Archie's
Palm Tree Palace.
Okay, so explain this to me. If a website says my password is too weak, but it's 12 characters long and includes a symbol that I don't even remember choosing, who is it weak for?
A chilling question, and welcome to Killing 15 Minutes, the true crime podcast where...
Because this point, I think password requirements are just emotional hazing.
Where we examine unsolved crimes, baffling investigations, and...
Wait, are we recording?
Always, especially now, each week, I, Sam Rossi, research and write up cases involving murder, corruption, and crime, and lawful incompetence under the Hemingway method.
I thought today was just a mic check. Now we're going to Cuba?
And my wonderful brother AJ reads those stone scripts blind in his worst Robert Stack impression when he remembers to do it.
It's hard when trying to read your writing.
That's why we're digital now. Together we bounce fact-based analysis, random digressions, and reckless speculation.
Alleged speculation.
We respect the victims.
Deeply.
Their families.
Very deeply.
And the seriousness of true crime.
Well, as serious as the case allows, sometimes it's just absurd.
New episodes every week on Wednesday.
Wait, episodes of what?
This podcast. The one you're on. The one you host. This is the trailer.
This is the trailer.
Smile with your voice, brother dear.
Oh, hello, future listeners. I did not consent to this, but I am intrigued.
Subscribe now for the True Crime Quickie Podcast. Perfect lunchtime breaks, walks, or explaining to your friends why podcast obsession is reasonable.
And sub for one man slowly realizing his life is now nothing but podcasts.
That's Killing 15 Minutes. New episodes on all major podcast platforms and remixed episodes with pictures on our YouTube every Wednesday.
Do I at least get a final approval?
Absolutely not. Later, y'all!
Hi. For you guys, it was instantaneous. For me, it was 5 minutes because Vinny popped in to go, I'm thirsty. Can I have a glass of water?
I haven't had water all day.
Jesus. I love my children. Anywho.
To be 6 again.
To be 6 again, we would be in North Carolina.
Yeah.
So anyways, this new segment of the show is going to be 15 minutes of us doing what we did for our last episode of Blanking, and it's going to be in every episode now. This is our conversation card section. Basically what it is we have a thing of conversation cards. I know we're doing this live, so I can't even mess up. What we have is a lot of conversation cards that we're going to pull one each an episode and each answer that question. Sometimes it'll be really fun, sometimes it'll be deep, sometimes it'll have people pissed off at me because they apparently didn't know information about me. Wow, that was slightly pointed. I'm so sorry.
Do I have to actually edit that out?
No. I'm going straight off the hip here. So what we're going to be doing is we are using the talking point cards. In 2015, founder Ben Jones asked, what's happening to our relationships? Apparently that's the voice I gave in, and I'm so sorry, Mr. Ben Jones. But anyways, long story short, we're going to be doing talking point cards, the small talk edition. And essentially, like I just said, we're going to pull one of the cards and talk about it. Each one has different categories, but we will only talk about those when we get to those. And I'm already almost 2 minutes into this, and I have no idea where we're going with this. So, Sam, please pull a card and ask me a question.
All right, let's pull a purple. All right, purple is sports and fitness. Learn about the other person's athletic interests and activities. Oh my God, sorry, bro.
That's okay. I have sports. I know sports.
So, okay. Do you have any unusual good luck charms or rituals associated with sports?
Well, sometimes you just got to go out there and give 110%. But anyways, honest to God, When it comes to sports, not really. Only because I was never post high school. I was never. It's not that I was never into sports. It's just I never really did a lot of sports. Like we fucked around with a soccer ball. We threw we did a little basketball and everything like that. But ultimately, I think because we were in rural, like especially in Stittville,
Oh yeah.
growing up, there was no place to really walk to.
No, we walked to the we did walk up to the elementary school.
We did, but then,
that's when we played a lot of basketball.
But in high school, me and Zach actually got hassled by cops up there, so we were like, you know what? Never mind, we're never going up there again. So it became this thing of give and take. However, do I have any good luck charms that I have that I have? I definitely think so. I brought up in our last one when I got really deep, really fast about the Buddha head.
Yep.
Keychain I had. I thought that was a very lucky thing for a very long time. I had this Mjolnir that I got when I was 18 that was a very good luck charm until me and my mother got into a fight and that broke and I gave her a heart attack. No, that's not actually how it went, but god damn does it feel that way. So I got another one that I then gave to someone before they moved out of state. So I got another one, which I then gave to someone who moved out of state.
I've bought you a few.
But anyways, the point is that when it comes to like a good luck charm, I don't really have one that I can like outright say this is my good luck charm. My children have been actually very good luck. In my love life, no, I'm kidding. It's not a good love life, but it's actually screwed up a lot more things than it's helped. Except we got to have those nice family trips to Tennessee. I do miss those.
Yes, but we're
working on it. But anyways, so I would say like outside of some small chatskis, that I've had forever, I don't think I really have a good luck charm per se. I have a lot of stuff that has sentimental value, but not necessarily some that I would go, as long as I have this, I'll be okay.
Okay. I'm trying to think of mine, and I will say that for rituals wise, I try to start my day off if I'm going to be doing some type of athletic competition, like playing baseball, basketball, playing catch with the kids. I have to say I'm a little competitive with playing catch with the kids because, well, you know what? They need to be able to grab the ball. And you can only throw it at their face so many times.
And you were a T-ball coach.
I was not a T-ball coach. I was coach pitch. Hence why I probably need a Tommy John and another shoulder surgery and a wrist surgery. My right arm is fucked up. But it would be like if when I would do softball, we would stop, get breakfast, make sure I had my sausage egg wedge, my chalky milk, my Pepsi, and $2 to get Pepsi at school. We could pick up my Pepsi because Pepsi was only in the teacher's lounge, and you had to bribe the teachers to give you Pepsi. And by bribe, I mean you hand them $2 and they give you 2 Pepsis. And do good in their class. That's really what you had to do. But I would have it where I would try to have similar routines for it. But that might just be...
So yours was less lucky charm and more the ritual. Do this, it sets me up for... At least in your head, it sets you up for the success that you want.
Yes.
This was actually a terrible card to draw. We don't have a lot of sports experience.
I have a lot of sports experience. The thing is I don't believe in luck. I believe more in how much work are you willing to put in. If you're not willing to put in the work, because talent only gets you so far. And that is what I always told the kids. That was the second thing. Talent only gets you so far. Hard work will get you further. When it comes to sports, that's the best metaphor.
I don't even think that's a metaphor. I think
not a metaphor, but you know what I mean.
I think that's called an idiom, sister.
I don't know what an idiom is, you idiot.
I'm looking at one. Thanks. I'm glad that we both had the same joke after I said the word idiom. But no, I do believe that would be an idiom or a saying.
Yeah, the first rule of baseball is there's no crying in baseball.
Only if you're on a women's team.
No.
Men's team, you can cry as much as you want.
That is true. Why are men not called emotional when they cry, but when women do it when they lose, they cry? They're too emotional for the sport.
Oh, that's easy because men are the ones saying that women are too emotional. So, being that men feel that they are the baseline, it becomes you're not on where we want you to be, so therefore you are off the scale, which is unfair to women.
Random question. How many wars did Queen Elizabeth start?
Depends on how you want to frame it. You could technically frame it as every war she was ever in was one continuous war.
All right.
Or
I'm talking about non-revolutionary wars.
No, you can't turn around and be like, I don't mean when they rebelled against... Those would be very good things to call wars.
But those I don't consider...
Are we talking about Queen Elizabeth the First or the Second?
Second.
Let's see. Technically, under the parliamentary monarchy, do you count the coalition war on terror in the 2000s as under her reign? Because as a parliament...
You're correct, but it was under NATO, so I have to say because it was a treaty-bound war.
But
you understand what I'm saying?
I understand
I'm
what
talking
you're
about
saying.
Non-treaty-bound wars, like
Well, right now, England's gonna go to war with the U.S. over fucking Greenland. I'm kidding. It's gonna be Denmark and the EU. Britain is gonna stand back and be like,
"Fuck that."
I'm gonna just see when the American Civil War happens. I'm gonna side on whichever side actually has fucking land.
So they're gonna be the French.
No, the French absolutely.
The French of the
no.
The next Civil War, the French would be the British. The Britons would be the French of the American Revolution.
No, because the American Revolution, France was always backing the colonies. It was not, I want to wait to see if Britain... They were backing the colonies because guess what? The French do not like the British, especially at that time. So it was a matter of, they're fighting English people. Let's give them shit.
Right,
let's rephrase. It's not let's give them shit. It's let's give them shit. Okay, there's a difference between giving someone shit and giving them shit. Any other sports rituals or anything you had?
Well, when I would go up to bat, it'd be tap the base twice and bring it back up, because I remember somebody saying that if you swing your bat, that's where you want the ball. So I remembered that, so I wouldn't do it.
Neat.
There's certain things I remember from different.
Oddly enough, I could never do baseball, and this is gonna make me sound like a total pussy, and I am. I don't like people chucking shit at me. I'll be honest. Like, I like the concept of baseball.
And that we're putting your son back in it.
He wants to go back into it, so he's going back into it. That's awesome. I can do basketball. I can do football. I can do soccer. I can do golf. I'm using there are asterisks next to these. Some of them I can do well. Soccer, I cannot do well. I am not a cardio guy. I can do basketball because there are breaks. There's a lot more breaks than in soccer. Also, in basketball, you look at the scoreboard and you see, oh man, there's 70 some odd points on the board. You're feeling good. You look at soccer, you're 111 minutes into the game. It's score 1-0. You're not happy. No one's happy. That's why I hate betting on soccer. Although it is very easy to bet on soccer because if someone is up 2-0, guess which team is very easy to pick as the winner.
True story.
Same with hockey.
See, I think because we played hockey so much and I enjoy the sport as a whole, I think with how hard it is. It's much more difficult to put the puck into a net because of the size and how big the goalies are. There's so much padding on them. They look huge. I've seen them outside the padding, and they're twigs. You're like, where'd all that...
It's almost like something being shot at them like it's from a 22. They pad.
I understand, but what I think with hockey way more exciting than soccer. So that's maybe why, and a much more fast pace, even though it is could be a 1-0 game, or they go into a shootout.
Yeah, but you actually see, like, it feels like shit's happening, even if it is. And I'm assuming it's because it's smaller than a soccer field, because they are moving quicker because they're on the ice skates, so they move faster. And ultimately, it's just everything involved makes it soccer but cool.
Have you seen the videos of them playing soccer on ice with ice skates on ice?
No, that sounds stupid.
It's hilarious to watch.
Speaking of, Sissy.
Yes.
Nuggets or Thunder?
Thunder.
Okay. 59 cents. I'm betting big.
Let's bet big, baby.
It means I get 72 cents back if they win. I'm keeping $1 for one major reason.
Is that dollar going to be on the Super Bowl?
That dollar is going to be on the Super Bowl, baby.
Who you rooting for?
Not the Patriots.
Good boy. Because he knows if he roots for the Patriots, he has to leave the house.
Although, right now, the 4-pick parlay I did take was on Drake May.
Okay.
For his passing yards and everything like that for the Patriots. Because he has... It's sort of like when I bet on, what's his fuck for the Bills?
Josh Allen.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I don't like betting on the Bills.
It's a very bad omen in this family.
But at the same time, when it's like, or when it was I was about to say Drew Bledsoe. What the fuck?
Wow, he hasn't played for the Patriots before. He was the guy that got hit out of the sidelines, and suddenly the second string quarterback comes out, and he's this little twig, but he gets the win.
And that man was Joe Biden.
And 20 years later, he has 6, 7, 8, 7, a lot of Super Bowl rings, and is called the greatest quarterback of all time. I will call him
Peyton Manning?
No. I don't think Peyton's a good.
Eli Manning?
Peyton and Eli did beat him. Eli beat him twice.
I don't know why I went with the Mannings, by the way.
It's okay. They both won against them.
Cool. Anyways. So
the answer is Tom Brady for anybody who didn't know. And I don't like Tom Brady. So when I say he's the greatest, there's so many asterisks next to it. But I can say he's a good football player and a smart football player.
Hey. Save this for May.
I know.
We might, if you want, we might do a Super Bowl special episode of Blanking.
We should.
It's next week.
We should do that.
The 8th, so technically 6 days. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to record that right after I get home.
Why? Where are you going?
My mother-in-law's is where we watch the Super Bowl.
Oh, neat.
Would you like to come with? I'm taking your son.
I know you're taking my son.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have the other boys here.
True, because they no longer after Super Bowl off.
And that is the weirdest answer to the conversation cards we could have come up with. But hey, now let's take a moment. We'll do a little bit of a interlude before we go into the next segment. The next segment. It was a dark night. Mist clung to the alley of human imagination, and that's when the myths came out.
Myths? Like Bigfoot myths? Or like don't trust the cafeteria meatloaf myths?
The kind that keep you up at night. The ones nobody admits to investigating. The stories people swear are true.
You couldn't do this for killing 15 minutes?
I'm AJ Carey, a hunter for the truth hidden in the murky depth of cultural memory.
I'm Sam Rossi, the host who reads what he writes. AJ, this bit is weird.
This is Mything 15 Minutes. One myth, one case, one ticking clock. And we solve it. Or at least chase it until it's cornered.
Wait, dude, we're a 15-minute podcast about urban legends and folklore. We don't corner anything.
No, like, understand it. Figure out what's real, what's rumor, and what's just the stuff you can't explain.
Okay. Sounds intense.
Intense? Kid, curiosity is a dangerous thing.
Kid, I was born first. I'm 3 years older than you.
1 minute you're asking a question, the next you're staring into a shadow and it's asking questions back.
Do shadows usually ask questions?
Sometimes. Only if the myth is good.
You are insane. Officially insane.
15 minutes or less. It's all the time we need to chase the story. Short, sharp, unforgettable.
Right, so yeah. Mything 15 minutes. We talk about myths and folklores like ghosts, UFOs, folklore, and fairy tales. I hate you.
Mything 15 minutes. New episodes every Thursday on all major podcast platforms. And on YouTube, but those are old episodes remixed and with visuals.
I hate you. Where's my ball? Welcome back. Weren't those some interesting trailers that we just had for Killing 15 Minutes and Mything 15 Minutes? We are now on to our topic section, which is going to be some randomness that was similar to what we were previously doing. So, if you like that from the old episodes, awesome. If you don't, send us a message at carryonprod@gmail.com or on you and Facebook at Carry On Productions or Patreon.
Any of our social medias.
Any of our social medias, honestly. And tell us what you want us to talk about. We are up to anything. So today's episode happens to be an idea given to us by our sister-in-law, Alex. You know, the voice that's in the front of the trailer, front of the episode, the trailer, Love Crochet, amazing stuff. She just got me my commissions in, and boy, are they awesome. Anyways, she made a pork. She made a fucking pork, man. Anyways, so she gave us this idea because we are huge, and we had every version that they could give us of backyard sports. We played backyard hockey. We played backyard soccer, backyard baseball, backyard basketball. I hated basketball.
And I even started trying to make a similar backyard sports style game a few years back. And then I had to start doing this stuff.
Yeah, this is true. One of the funny things is that I do have the mobile phone game. The only issue I have with the mobile phone game is I don't get my superstars. Where's my Ken Griffey Jr.? I need my Ken Griffey Jr. He used to hit bombs.
Sam, they left him back in 2004. Little Ken Griffey Jr. joke.
Did he even play till 2004?
I don't even think so. I think he might have been 2001 max.
I don't know. Look that up. Anyways, out of baseball players who hit bombs, he happens to be my favorite. I also like the fact that him and his father were the first and only father-son duo to hit back-to-back home runs.
He played 22 years of Major League Baseball. He spent most of his career with what team?
The Mariners.
And?
Mariners.
Cincinnati Reds, I didn't know.
I didn't think about the Reds.
First overall pick in the 87 draft. When did he retire?
Well, if he played 22 years, 99? 2009. 2009.
Hold the fuck on. Currently, okay. He's still, 2010.
So he played all the way till the end of the 2010 season?
I'm assuming so.
All right, so that was probably the 29th.
89 to 99, Ken Griffey Jr., Mariners. 2000 to 2008, he was part of the Reds.
Okay.
He did one season with the White Sox.
Okay.
Then he went to the Mariners, 2009, 2010.
He wanted to retire a Mariner.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me. But he was with the Mariners when him and his dad hit bombs, so. And he was a true leader. He was true, role model is the word I want. All right. So, we're going to get this animation going. Do you want to use your phone or mine?
It's 11 minutes long, Sam.
The new one?
Yeah. Backyard Sports, the animated special.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that long. Do you want to pause and have you look at it or listen to it before?
Hi, everybody. AJ Carey here. We decided that instead of doing this, I watch it and then we talk about it afterwards. It's 11 minutes long. We're just going to live react to it. Sorry if you hear audio.
It's opening day, the start of a brand new season, but we're ready. Oh, we are so ready. I personally made sure of it. New glove, broken in, baseball cap with a 27-degree bend, and my lucky gum, Bubble Play.
Was Bubble Play in...
I don't think it was in baseball. I think that one happens to be in basketball, or no,
I don't
football,
recall.
Because they'd have the bubble gum to make the hands sticky to catch the ball automatically.
Oh, shoot. I forgot that they did those. I forgot about those power-ups. Like the...
Yeah. Because it's hard to get offensive power-ups in the baseball, or at least in the mobile baseball game. Just saying.
You know what? It's an animated special. I'm happy that they're doing something. Let's actually just talk about the game.
All right, let's talk about the game.
Because honestly, I will say that, well, I know everyone everyone loved playing Madden and everything like that. I'll even try playing, the 2K games. I try, I fail, I suck. I can't basketball to save my life. I play like I'm a white boy.
He what?
But I football's mid. You
are mid on football.
I'm mid on all 2K games except for WWE.
Yeah, I don't do that one because it makes no sense.
But I also hate the controls that 2K gave WWE games because it's a lot more. Oh, you also have to move this button. You have to move the left and right, and it's just, I don't like how those games lay out. Now, when it comes to backyard sports and even other similar games I've played, where it's point and click almost. You know what I mean? Like, I remember backyard soccer.
Yeah, backyard soccer, but it wasn't point and click. We had to use we had to use the buttons.
Well, yes, you did have to use the buttons, but you know what I mean? It's like, because it was a simplified control scheme, I could go into it a lot better.
I agree.
And I think that's the big disconnect I have with games like 2K, where you have everyone trying to rush towards how do we make this a competitive playing game.
I've realized that I'm an elder millennial on this point. I don't want to have to play or connect to the internet to play. I think it is bullshit. I think having digital content that is downloadable is awesome. But I do not think that I should have to buy something, download it, then have to add more updates.
I agree. I think 2K has a very good thing about having online play. I think games like that, it makes sense that they have an online component, but it's similar to like Call of Duty or a lot of other games that really want to be live service games. They just so happen to have a little bit of a single player thing.
Yeah, I want to go back to more single player things, or at least be able to play the computer game where it's two people like pass and play on Crash.
I don't think that would work for a sports game, though. Split screen, definitely.
Oh, yeah, but you could still
But I do miss a lot of couch co-op in any game, really. You know what I mean? Couch co-op is when you and a friend are sitting next to each other on a couch and can play the same game. You know what I mean?
So when we're playing video games all together, So let's say when I play Fortnite with the boys,
That's not couch co-op.
and Ray's already here playing on his Switch.
That's not couch co-op either. You guys are all playing online together. You guys are playing co-op. Couch co-op would be more you and me playing Super Mario Bros.
Yeah. Okay.
And handing off the controller whoever's going to be Luigi. Or couch co-op is two people playing the same game, same system, same TV, different controllers.
So basically any split screen back in the day.
Exactly.
All right. I apologize for my ignorance.
That's okay. One of these days, one of these topics is just going to be called Teaching You the Internet.
I understand. I'm not internet savvy.
Remember, we're trying not to have dead air.
I know, but I'm trying not to make all the sounds I make when I'm having an issue with my tongue.
I know. That's why you just pause, take a breath, and continue speaking eloquently, like your brother. Why can't you be more like your brother?
Nobody ever said that.
You're right. I'm saying it to you right now. Why can't you be more like your brother? He's entertaining on the mic. I rock the mic like a vandal, Sam.
And he glows. Anyways.
Anywho, but with the backyard sports, I loved it. I know you liked playing, Deion Sanders, Ken Griffey Jr., Mark McGuire, Pele. I actually don't remember.
Pele!
I don't remember any of the superstars they got for soccer, so I don't even. I assume Pele, maybe Ronaldo.
No, Ronaldo would not have been. You gotta think this was the late 90s, early 2000s.
I think the last one was 2005, 2006. Not that we had that one. Ours was 2000.
Yeah, but Ronaldo is.
No, Ronaldo was was 2000s.
I think it was 2010s.
We're going to be playing this game again.
Yes, we are.
So anyways, what was your favorite non-superstar?
Oh, my favorite non-superstar? Honestly? It's Petey.
Petey Pablo?
No, that's Pablo Sanchez. Pete Wheeler.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. You know what? Actually, my power team is. I can still remember it. For football. Well, actually, this was my team overall. Even if they didn't do well in other games, this was my team. I had Petey. Yep. I had Pablo.
Yep.
I had Tony Del Vecchio and his sister Angela.
Yep.
And Keisha.
Nope.
I had Keisha. I also had who's the big fat boy? Oh,
Dimitri.
I don't think it was it Dimitri?
Had glasses?
I think so.
Dimitri.
Maybe. I don't know. I just remember that was my 5, and then the rest was always depending on what sport I was in. Because other times it would be, oh man, I'm gonna get Eli Manning.
Oh yeah. You always had super.
I had my 5, but then I always had, I'm going with these other people.
You had your superstars that you got in there before. Well, you can get your max. I think we were allowed 3 of them. But mine happens to be with the baseball I'm playing now. Pablo Sanchez.
Right.
Pete Wheeler. Stephanie Higgins. No, it's not Higgins. Stephanie something or other. I know a Stephanie Higgins. You know a Stephanie Higgins.
Oh. There is a remastered version of the first Backyard Baseball available on Steam right now.
Cool.
And available on Android, March 27th, 2025. I think that's the one you're playing.
I'm playing the I'm playing the iPhone version. I don't get.
Well, it's iOS and Android.
Yeah. I'm missing home run derbies, which really, really pisses me off.
A remastered version of Backyard Baseball 2001 was released for Windows, iOS, and Android July 8th.
Cool.
A new Backyard Baseball game, the first of the original games since Backyard Sports Baseball 2015. I want to say that was when I want to say it was 2K bought them, or Activision. One of those game companies bought them out again. Because then they started phasing out the Backyard games so they could try 2K versions of them. So they could be under the 2K banner and such. Anyways, was announced for a 2026 release via an ad shown at the end of the Backyard Sports animated special.
Ah, yes.
I figured that's what was going to happen. We're getting it. We'll play it. I will start Carry On Gaming solely so we could have fun us just messing around in backyard sports again.
That would be cool.
Actually, that might be a special episode of a certain show that's coming out.
We could also have it where it's for playing over 15 minutes.
Playing over 15 minutes. That's also true. There's a lot of ways. So anyways, I know I was supposed to watch the animated special and react to it, but it looks fun. I did watch the first minute or so of it before I said, you know what, let's just talk about backyard sports, because ultimately this is just going to turn into us playing backyard or talking backyard sports anyways. But yeah. Sorry, this was technically supposed to be your topic section.
It's okay. We had a very nice discussion about backyard sports. I do miss, old school computer games.
That's true. Humongous Entertainment was a huge part of our lives.
They were great computer games. They made great computer games. They had simple for, for a simple, simplicity for a child, but you had to have strategy that you can, unless you're a real baseball player.
Yeah, like it's not as hard as I think the closest that would be like for 2K games, you could transition, or I don't even think it's 2K, but MLB The Show.
Yes.
That is actually a very, very similar to what I think backyard baseball was like.
Kind of, yeah, actually.
I mean, again, it was very simplified, but if you're looking at that versus the NFL
Madden,
2K,
yeah.
the Maddens, the NBAs, all that, I think that the closest you could argue would be backyard baseball was...
Because the only other one that gives you a simplified controller is where you could play NHL 94 controls in any current NHL game.
Right.
Any of the EA Sports games.
No, I get what you're saying.
I like playing NHL. I do not use that particular controller because I keep fucking up and I have to turn off all sides. It's a stupid fucking rule.
Maybe that'll be a bonus episode on our super special show coming out in May.
All right.
We won't talk about the world sport. We won't talk about the darts, the world tournament of darts. We'll talk about offsides.
Offside. Okay, next up, we have...
Are you gonna...
We have the song from Symmetrical Defiance. Oh, wow. Symmetrical Defiance. We are doing In This, The End, Master 2.
I don't think you're supposed to say Master 2. I think that's...
You're right. Is This the End?
Very good. Sam got through that transition. Play the clip. Play the song. Hit the pause. Hit the stop button.
I can't hit the stop button. I can't find it. and welcome to Sammy's Creative Corner, where we talk to anybody really who's a creator. Right now we have one of my great friends who I've known for almost 20 years. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yep. You had to say that, right? Yeah.
I did have to say that.
But
Then after it came out of my mouth, my brain went, fuck.
Yeah,
I've known Josh for almost 20 years, and he's been a great musician the entire time I've known him. So let's talk about it, Josh.
All
What
right.
are you playing right now?
Well, I mean, as of right now, my band is Symmetrical Defiance. We're a pretty high-end band, I guess I would say, if I had to give us a classification. I mean, we play all over. We're playing outside of New York this year for about the second or third time we've done that. We were a regional band before, so it's just kind of ongoing from there, and we're getting bigger and bigger as we go up. So
Awesome.
Yep. So I'm the vocalist of that band, and I also mix and master basically anything that you've heard of the newer stuff on Spotify or anything like that. That's all my work as well. So.
Oh, I have to look more into that because I always liked your voice.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I actually sing a little bit in this new rendition, so it's not just all not all screaming and stuff like that, but it's a little bit more of like singing and stuff. Our latest single, "Memories," is a test to that.
So you kind of went the way System of a Down went with doing Sound of Silence. Was it System? No, Disturbed.
Yeah, yeah, kind of. But basically, we this album, the EP that we did, that we're releasing, hasn't been released yet, but the singles off of it have been released. Some of them. That this EP is kind of like a bridge between the old SD stuff and like the newer stuff, because of a lineup change. So we decided to do a kind of like a bridge EP, and a lot of people don't know that, so they're just like, "Oh, this is like kind of like, you know, weird that for you to do, like how you're sounding and stuff like that." And I've gotten mixed reviews, but most of them have been positive. But as of lately, it's just been like, people are kind of like, what's going on, you know, type of thing. And we do have a lot of things in the works that I can't talk about right now, but it all makes sense in the end. So
it makes sense in the end. That's all that matters.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have a favorite song that you've written?
Yeah, actually, it's our next single, actually, that we're going to be putting out this month. It's entitled IDK, actually. And, it's my favorite one. It's my favorite track off of the EP itself. If I had to pick a favorite, I love all of them. I love performing all of them, but this one really has a cadence that kind of stuck with me. And I was like, okay, I really like this song for some reason. Second favorite would be Memories, even though it's a slower song and it's more melodic and more singing and stuff like that. It's one of my second favorite songs on that album. But yeah, I love all of them. But if I had to pick, it would be the next single, IDK, that's probably going to be dropping this month. So
cool.
Yeah, definitely.
I like the cadence and everything like that. I like a good beat. I'll be honest, I am a little biased because I do know you.
That's okay. That's all right. I you know what's funny is that, like, there's a lot of people that know me and they're like, yeah, I don't like your music, and I'm like, that's fine. I'm like, that's cool. They're like, I like that you do it, but I just don't like listening to you, and I'm like, that's fine. You know how many? It's each their own, you know.
Right. And back when I knew you, back when we were hanging out, you were playing guitar, or was it bass?
Oh yeah. I was playing probably both at the time. I think it was both at the time. I was playing a little bit of bass, and then mostly guitar. I think is what I was doing.
Yeah.
So yep.
See, I do remember things.
Yeah.
We weren't that shit faced.
Yes, that's true. That's true. We were not.
Or at least at that point of the night.
Agreed.
But I remember that because we were sitting around, I think, your living room.
Oh my!
And you were playing something, and you slowed it down. whatever it was, you slowed it down that we didn't know what you were playing.
Yeah,
And you're like, well, it's this. And you start speeding up. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember. Oh my God, that was a long time ago. Yeah, no. Yeah, I was playing guitar. Yeah, at that time. Yep, I remember.
Yeah. See, I had this moment going, maybe I, thinking of, because I hung out with a lot of musicians back in the APAC days.
I tell you, it was a lot. There was a lot of
Everybody
us.
was in a band.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it was a great time back then. Like, I mean, we had a lot that was going on, and we were doing a lot ourselves. So it was definitely one of those things where it was like, there was always a musician around. Like, if I needed somebody to help out with something, it was like, hey, you. You know what I mean? There's like, throw a stone and be like, you. I want you now. You know what I mean? Like, you come help. I'll help you afterward. So it was cool. It was awesome. It was a great time to be a musician, and I'm so happy that we actually were in that time frame.
Yeah, I have to be honest. Thinking back to that time frame, and it's kind of a blur. I actually remember one of your Battle of the Bands.
Oh yeah,
where you lost out to the Christian group.
Oh yeah. That was when was that? That was probably HCCC, I want to say.
Yes, it was HCCC. Yeah,
Battle for the Bands, and I believe it was the Red Cross. Battle for the Red Cross, and yeah, that was when I was in Homicidal Daydreams. Wow,
yes,
that's a long ass time ago. So we lost out to that one band. We came in third, or we came in third, and they placed ahead of us, and yeah, that was fun. That was a good show. I still have that. You know what? Speaking of that, I have that on VHS. I still have that tape on VHS of me before the whole set. So that was
really,
yeah. Wow. I gotta figure out how to upload it. I think I'm going to send it out to have it uploaded and put on like DVD or something like that, or streaming, so that way I can rip it and kind of go that route. But yeah, I still have that. I just remembered that. I actually found it the other day. No kidding.
See, great minds.
We'll
figure it out.
It's funny too, because like another person that from back in the day that came and watched us, they are now in a band, Darby Crash at this point, and it's the guitarist, and he literally was like the other day, he sent me a picture of his brother wearing the Red Cross shirt and said, hey, remember this? And he was the guitarist of Till Dawn Breaks back then too. So yeah, it was like, I was like, this is crazy. And it's just really crazy to see, how much has changed, but yeah, like how many people, still do the music thing and really, really still are in it. So it's kind of cool. I love it.
You know what? When I tag, I see your post randomly and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I'll get the, see about the, next show, and I'll be like, all right, I gotta go. By the time I get to that day, something else has already come up.
Yeah, it's always it's a battle. Speaking of shows, I mean, our next show is February 28th at Lost Horizon in Syracuse. So
yes, I did see that.
Yeah.
But all right, we've gone shows, new singles.
Yep.
When are you releasing the full album?
The EP we're probably going to be releasing, probably as soon as we're dropping the EP as singles right now, all the way up through, and then we're going to release all of them as an EP, and then we're also going to do the physicals as well. So I'm thinking we have, I believe, 3 more singles to drop before that happens. So in the next 4 months, by the end of 4 months, we should have the full EP released to download by whatever, and the tracks that are being released as singles are not the album releases, so they are the single only releases. So when you get the EP, it's going to sound a little bit different, but not different in the sense of different songs, just mixed differently and more polished and more mastered and more professional sounding than what they are on the EP.
And you said physical, so we're looking at either CDs or albums.
We're looking at CDs for this one. We are also in the midst of right now writing our LP, which is a full length album. So we're writing that as well. That's not due out until December of next year. We have to send that out starting in, I believe, April, is when we're sending those tracks out. So we're presently recording those as well. And I am super behind on all that because of everything going on. But yeah, we're getting there. And thank God I'm the last piece of the puzzle. So everyone else is writing and recording and getting all the tracks ready. And then they'll send them over to me, and I will go ahead and do my thing over it in my lovely studio here. Which is my basement, my my vocal booth and everything's all here. So, and then send them out and have we're gonna have Bricktown Studios in Germany actually mix and master our LP. So,
Cool.
yeah, definitely. We got some cool things going on the LP that we're not doing yet. Some guest people and some guest appearances on that album, so it'll be really nice. It'll be really cool.
Be awesome. Well, the reason I asked for about a record is my nephew's into bands. Period. End of discussion.
Awesome.
He's in bands, but he likes having the physical things.
Mm-hmm.
He does like CDs, but we got him a record player.
Oh, nice.
So having that moment of, can he get a record?
Yeah.
Or CD?
As far as the vinyl goes, yeah. I mean, we might. I don't know yet if it's going to be lucrative enough or not, but there might be an album or a vinyl press of the LP. Maybe not. But there might be. So we're tossing around the ideas for different media. As far as that goes, but yeah, definitely. I think it'd be really cool to do that for the first actual LP that we released. My band hasn't released an LP; we've only released an EP and a couple singles and some music videos and stuff like that. But yeah, I really think that for the first actual LP, there might be a vinyl press for that. So that'd be kind of cool, like a special edition. If there's enough demand for it or call for it, we'll definitely do that.
I'll make it a special edition, 50 runs. That's all you need.
Yeah, that's basically what it'll happen.
Because I'll be honest, I took my nephew to this rock fest in somebody's side yard down in Cherry Valley.
Oh, okay.
So we went down there, spent 2 days listening to bands from hip hop to rock to screaming metal to satanic.
I think that was what was that? I knew
Vision
about
Fest.
Vision Fest. Yes, yep.
If we were at Vision Fest, I have a picture of him wearing the backstage all access pass. My
That's
sister-in-law was selling her plushies.
Oh, nice.
So we went
Very
cart
cool.
camping.
That's awesome.
So we have CDs from everybody we ran into, stickers. He has a T-shirt. I have a book bag from it.
Oh, nice.
It was a really cool book bag. I'm like, That's cool. I'll spend $50 on this. Why not?
Right? I mean, hey,
It was airbrushed.
Oh,
It wasn't like it was vinyl. It was hand airbrushed. So
definitely
worth the $50 then.
Oh yeah, a lot of love went into that for sure.
And they made it where every one of them slight variation, but not enough that unless you're seeing them all together,
Yeah.
you even notice.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
But yeah, he wants to do something like Vision Fest again.
Nice. Well, speaking of which, we actually do a festival every year. My band and my manager and me, we all, and a couple other people, we all do a festival every year called Something Wicked. And
Right.
It's the third year that we're doing it. It would be this year. And for the past 2 years, we've kind of got our footing and figured out kind of what we're going to be doing and what people want and what people don't want and what we want. The festival is basically geared on getting people out there to be seen. You know, give them a stage, give them really good sound, give them really good lighting, and letting them do their thing. We take over a hotel. so it's indoors. It's in August. It's second weekend in August, so August 7th, 8th, and 9th, I believe, is the weekend block. We're trying to finalize the details for this year right now. We'll probably have something probably by March or April, roughly, to put up on the site. But it will be. I think it'll be all ages. I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be all ages. Last year we did 18 and up, or 16. No, it was 18 and up. 18 and up because of liability. But it's in a hotel, so we kind of realized that that's not a thing really that we can do. Because we can't keep everyone out of the venue itself because it's a hotel. It's a working hotel.
Right.
So we shifted gears, and I think we're going to do, just all ages, open it up. And we have some pretty cool stuff. We're actually taking band submissions right now via a form that's on my page and on Symmetrical's page and on Something Wicked's page. So if there's artists that want to submit for it, they can submit their band on that page, fill it out, and it comes directly to us. I have a committee that's going to be going over the bands and picking them, hand picking people as bands once we go through all the submissions and stuff. And it's turning out really cool. It's very cool. We have a lot of people that want to come back, but at the same time, it's like it's hard, because everyone wants to play, and it's like, yeah, but you guys have already played, so now we got to make room for the other people. And then, it's not personal. It's not a thing, but, who knows? We might have more spots open up. We might be able to have those people back on as well, or some of them every year, rotating. But then, eventually we're going to have to change it up. So I think this year we're going to have some pretty cool, we've already got some really cool submissions that we didn't expect at all for that. So yeah, it's pretty dope.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is it all kinds of music or just heavy metal?
The past couple of years, it depends on who submits. So the past couple of years we've had rap, we've had punk, we've had grunge, we've had acoustic acts at one point, we've had horrorcore rap, so like ICP type stuff.
Yeah.
Flusteroy League was there for 2 years in a row. They're horrorcore rappers. LDC, Love Death Cosmic, basically they're more of a not easier, but more of a mainer. I don't even want to say mainstream. Just more of a rap group, but not a hardcore gangster rap group or anything like that. And then VBC, which is like another kind of horrorcore-esque rapper out of Utica, New York. We've had him as well last year. We've had so many different genres, but the majority of it is rock and metal, because that just seems to be what who really
wants to play.
Yeah. So I mean, we're not opposed and not limited to what genre they are. They just have to be original band. We don't mind if you do a couple covers, but original music is what this is for. I've had some cover bands reach out to me and be like, hey, and I'm like, not this one. Sorry guys. You guys have your own shows and your own venues and stuff like that you guys play religiously. So this is for the bands that are out of state, that want to come here and get their feet wet, or up and coming bands that have not played a lot of stages and haven't had that experience yet. We want to give them that experience. So it's kind of like same philosophy as like an Ozfest was back in the day, helping out other bands, getting them up and running and getting them going as far as that goes. So, but
Ozzy and Sharon did really good with that. So you guys should be doing really good with that.
We've had some really good response, honestly, and it's been mind blowing. This year alone, I put it up 3 days ago for the artist submissions, and we've gotten a hell of a response so far. So they're just keep rolling in. March 1st is the cutoff, so they have until March 1st. So if you know of anyone or anyone at all who wants to sign up, more than welcome. Every band will be reviewed, and every band will be listened to, and and if they're not picked for this year, they will be on a backlist as well to be pulled from for the years going forward. Or if the spot drops off or something opens up, then we'll pull from that list as well. So it's a fair process, where we're trying to get everybody, but again, there's only so many spots, which sucks. But there's also other shows, so just in case, someone submits and they don't get on this festival, that doesn't mean I can't call them up and be like, hey, I have a show that I was asked to do, or that I know of. They're looking for this type of music. Go submit or talk to this person or go do this, and help them get shows that way too and get them exposure that way. I do that a lot with a lot of people as well. So,
Yeah. The only downside to I've ever noticed is the exposure. Some people just don't want to be out there. They want to play music, but they don't want to put the work into going out there and saying, hey, let's make a fan base.
Right, 100%. And that's kind of where we separated the respect on that. It's not just to come and party. It's not a party. It's a really nice hotel. It's not even a motel. This thing is it's the Burstone Inn in New Hartford. It's right in the middle of the district. The beer garden is right there attached to it. Everything's right there. You don't got to go anywhere. We block off rooms for people to purchase, so they can stay the whole weekend if they want. They get all the amenities for the hotel, and they get specialty stuff for VIP for us. So whether that's a party on, like, let's say Friday night, specifically only for the people that are there and have rooms, or meet and greet, or merch specials, or whatever we pick at that point in time. But we always make it worth it. Last year I did a karaoke party on Friday night for the VIPs, and I also did I bought them a round of drinks on me. So yeah, so they each had a round of drinks. They had specialty drinks as well that were even cheaper than what they normally do, which they're already pretty cheap. So yeah, it was really cool. We cut a lot of deals and did a lot of stuff for our friends and our VIPs that really helped the hotel out and help us in that regard too, because they need to make money and we got to make money too. And the cool thing about my festival and our festival, it's not even just mine, my team's festival, is that we do things a little differently when it comes down to we're not doing it to make money. We want to pay our bills, and that's it. The rest of it goes back to the bands, and that's really what it boils down to. Is ultimately we want to be able to pay the bands what they're worth. And in my eyes, I mean, art is priceless, so it's so hard to gauge how much to pay people. But last year we did a portion of the ticket sales, and everyone was wicked happy with the portion that they got. And I wish I could have done more last year for more of a portion, but we made our money to pay the costs and to do it again for another year. So that's what happens. And bands walked away, got paid, and everyone was happy. So we're pretty happy with everything. So I think that model is going to keep going, and I think we're on a good track.
I like that idea.
Yeah, definitely.
Making sure everybody gets a cut of the pie and everybody's happy.
That's what it's about.
Yeah. All right. So we have shows, which you said February 11th.
February 28th at the Lost Horizon in Syracuse. Yeah.
Why? Something's going on the 11th then.
Probably.
Well, the 13th happens to be the 11-year-old's 12th birthday.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
So
Very cool.
he's a Valentine's Day baby, kinda.
Well, on the 28th too, it is an all ages show. So if anyone wants to bring their kids or nephews or anybody, tickets are $15 through me.
Okay.
So that's all. That's how that goes.
All right, I'll let you know how that goes when I look at the calendar and find out if it's our weekend or his mother's weekend.
Sounds good.
All right, so we got the show, we got the record, we got the EP, we got the singles. You're on Spotify.
Oh yeah.
Why do I feel like we're forgetting something?
I don't know. Let's see here. We went over Something Wicked. We went over all the other stuff. For music wise, I don't think there's anything else really. At least not pertaining to the music aspect portion of it.
Yeah. Okay.
At least
See?
not yet.
Yeah.
At least not yet.
And you
But-
said you had music videos. Are they available on Spotify when you listen to the song, or is that on YouTube?
We do have some that do the kind of like the whatchamacallit, the video feature. I think we have. I don't know if it actually went through or not. I think I have to upload them to that. But right now they're on YouTube. All of our music videos are underneath our actual band, Symmetrical Defiance, and then you can just search that, and we're the only one that will pop right up. And all the videos are there. Past members, past videos, everything's there. And also on Spotify, any streaming platform, Deezer, Tidal, iTunes, we're on all of it. So even though the newest one, I can't remember the name of that one. It's like QO something, I don't know.
Quora.
Yeah. So we're on that as well, apparently. So
I just found out about that. We're on it too. That's the only reason I know.
Yeah, it looks really cool. So I was like, wow, all right, sweet. Yeah, we have all the socials except for I think X. I don't think we're on X at all. But yeah.
We dead name X on this show. They're still Twitter for us.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't even use it. I've never used it. I think I had it maybe when it first came out, and I couldn't stand it. I was like, I'm done with this. I went right to, just doing the Instagram. I mean, we have TikTok as a band. We have a band TikTok as well. But yeah, so.
All right, everything's under. Now my brain just stopped working. Crap. Symmetrical Defiance.
Yep.
Systematic was what was going through my head, and I knew that wasn't right.
That was a good band back in the day, though.
All right, and that's all your socials. They just have to look that up, and everything will pop up.
Yep, that's correct.
Awesome.
We're the only ones.
Now it's even better because I've seen a lot of bands end up having the same names.
Yeah, or they have to put like where they're from afterward, like NY or TX or from Texas or whatever.
Yeah,
I've seen that a couple of times where they're like, this band from New York, and it's like, oh damn, that sucks.
Well, that real sucks right there. You can't even have your own band name.
Yeah, you got to alter it. No, we are the only ones. I look religiously all the time, and we are the only ones. So. There's a lot of bands with Symmetrical in it. There's a lot of bands with Defiance in it, but not the two together.
Not the two together.
So
it's like us with Killing 15 Minutes.
Yeah.
You would think somebody would have came up with that. Yes, it's a true crime podcast, but still.
That's true. I love true crime too anyway, so I listen to that all day at work. I work overnights, so I love my true crime.
When my brother was working at a gas station, he had to stop listening to true crime. Because he had one episode where they went on about how they shot the clerk, and he's looking around the store going, yep. We're done.
Yep. That'll get you scared.
I'll get you. It wouldn't have been the first time he would have been shot at either at that store.
Bad neighborhood.
West Rome is fucked. Hold on. East Rome is fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
Southeast Rome.
Yeah. That's a fun one. Yep.
Yeah, so we had fun.
Yeah, always.
We would have hung out. We would have been living in that neighborhood.
Oof.
That tells you something.
Yeah, it's just unfortunately it's getting worse and worse. So hopefully, they do something about it.
Yeah, well, at least they stay on their side. I stay on my side. Only to commune at the gas station. We're good.
There you go.
No, seriously, it would have been a place we would have hung out. So the neighborhood just feels the same way of camaraderie.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I get that.
All right. I think that's it.
All right, sounds good. Well, thanks for having me on, man. I appreciate it. I really do. It's great talking with you again.
You are the first one.
Oh, sweet, cool.
So it should air June. Yeah, January 17th.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
I want June so bad.
I know, right? I tell you, this winter, it's got to go. It's got to go.
Gotta go.
Over winter. But yeah, no, awesome. Yeah, I'll also shoot a bunch of bands over your way and stuff, and artists, and things if you want, whatever you need, whatever you're looking for, let me know, and I got you.
I'll take anything. Anybody who wants to sit here for 15 to 20 minutes
Gotcha.
to just chat. I'm
Sounds
cool
good
with
to me.
that.
Sounds good to me.
All right. I'm Sam Rossi, and you are,
Joshua Frankie.
and we are out of here.
Peace.
Thank you for all the people who have just watched, and thank you for everyone who's helped out, primarily with
Josh Frankie of Symmetrical Defiance.
and thank you to AJ, myself, for being so amazing on the mic, and my wonderful sister Sam, who is also in the room.
You know what? When I stab you, I hope that I make headlines and our podcast blows up.
Oh, that won't happen. You'd be stabbing a nobody. Nobody stabbing a nobody equals nothing.
You don't think I can make it where we are national news?
Well, then you're beyond stabbing at that point. But if you would like to hear us talk about stabbings, go over to Killing 15 Minutes, where there's a lot of stabbings. Although we're talking about Manson. And don't forget, next week, later this week, Thursday, will be Nessie Part 4. And you can hear all of this unedited over on Patreon, where you can give us flat $5. You get all the unedited, all the stuff to talk to us. And we are even going to be putting our transcripts up for all the stuff that's available anyways. The transcripts for the original episodes of Killing might be hard since they were like 5 notebooks full. 6?
Oh my God. No, 5. We just finished season 6, which started the digital age.
Yeah, exactly. So, I'm Sam Rossi.
And I'm AJ Gary.
Later, y'all.
Keep on carrying on.
C-A-R-E-Y. Because
Carry On Productions.